Hey, everybody! It's Eddie from Tokyo, and this is your cryptocurrency update. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the United States. Bitcoin is showing some bullish strength, moving very close to that big round number of 60,000. The market is up 4% in the last 24 hours. There are 14 out of the top 100 by market cap that are showing gains over 10%, and the project that is leading the way is GALA, again, up 56%, trading just under 70 cents at the time of this recording. GALA has proven to be the token that is getting attention from the entire space. And why is that? Well, it's because they are up 696% on the 30-day. It started to make this move in September. It was sitting at about 9 cents, and then it made a move to 12 cents. And then by the 19th, it was 23 cents, and today it had hit a high of 77, the kind of parabolic moves that everybody dreams of. So GALA, along with these other tokens that are providing a use case for gaming, NFTs, play to earn, and this metaverse, those ecosystems are a part of the sector in blockchain that are red hot right now. And here is Grayscale Investments, the world's largest digital currency asset manager. They're a part of the digital currency group. They provide institutional and accredited investors the exposure to crypto. Clients recently received an in-depth report about Decentraland. This is another game world metaverse that is selling parcels of land, if you can believe it, and then the users can monetize. It is a report as described here that the community has control over their creations. That is what is so key. Public blockchains create digital property rights. The game uses NFTs to represent the ownership of those assets, and it's all in a world that is 3D. The highest paid amount for a piece of land, which was about last March, $150,000. Now, not all of the parcels sold for that much money. Some were as low as $200, but the token MANA, M-A-N-A, has also been on a tear. It has pulled back a little bit today, 7.53%, but I'll tell you, this token gives the unit of voting power on the game to shape the policies, and it also, of course, secures the protocol. The users can use this token to pay for goods and services, and as it trades at $4.88, this is another one of those projects that a lot of people have their eye on. All right, I want you to mark your calendar. Why? Well, it's a big event happening on December 1st, thanks to replies, and you can find him on Twitter, @_XR Pizza. He gave me this heads up, and that is Gary Gensler will be on a panel with none other than Clayton. It's going to happen in New York, and this keynote fireside chat, which will occur at 9:20 in the morning on December 1st, is going to discuss the state of crypto regulation and market integrity. How intriguing is that? If you want to show up in person, you can get a ticket for $249. But I think we're going to get lucky and see a clip, at least, uploaded on the Crypto Compare website, because as you look on their channel, they have uploaded previous digital asset compliance and market events. And so I am hoping that that is going to be the case. And here, another fireside chat. This is one you really want to pay attention to, because JP Morgan is going to have their crypto economy forum. It'll take place on November 30th, which is a Tuesday. It can be watched online through the Coinbase channel. Brian Armstrong, the co-founder and CEO of Coinbase, will sit down with JP Morgan's lead independent director, and they have a big audience, especially from the XRP community, because in the recent North America Equity Research Report, JP Morgan mentioned Coinbase as a key player to help drive XRP adoption should Ripple win the SEC lawsuit. So do try to catch that and go to the Coinbase events and presentation page where you can set a reminder here either 24 hours, 7 days, or 3 days by just entering your email. All right, allow me to speculate a little bit. I like to speculate when it comes to SBI because, SBI is using the digital asset XRP to move money from Japan to the Philippines, but also Mr. Kitao, the CEO, is making moves in this space that have been really interesting, and they're big moves too. When I tell you I want to speculate, it's because I really have been able to see the pattern and how he operates and moves in this space. On the 15th of November, he announced that his neobank, which is his digital bank, is going to use SBI Remit, which is also the entity that is doing the on-demand liquidity from Japan to the Philippines. And he's going to expand with foreign technical intern trainees. He is choosing trainees that speak Vietnamese, Thai, Indonesian, Tagalog, Burmese, Khmer, and Chinese. And what do I think they're doing here? Well, the fact that they are going to sell financial services, I am speculating that part of that financial service will be cross-border remittances. And where the regulatory clarity is in place, you can be sure that XRP is going to be part of that mix. Yep, I do believe you can take that to the bank. All right, we've got one last story to cover here before we jump into the fluff, and it's a big one. It is Eleanor Terrett and Charles Gasparino from Fox. They finished and published the investigation into the SEC versus Ripple case about 24 hours ago. This is an in-depth overview, not cutting any corners in the details. Please go to my Twitter site to find the link, or foxbusinessnews.com, and read it in its entirety. XRP has 78 mentions in the article. It'll bring you up to speed from the start to the finish of where we're at today. And the important thing, and the reason why I think this is worth highlighting, is that this is going to give the SEC versus Ripple case in front of a whole new audience outside of the crypto bubble, which is so important, because should there be additional coverage, this is the way to get that out there, is bringing it to a mass media outlet like Fox to provide the needed coverage that we have so desperately wanted in this space. All right, everybody, Decent Wallet now supports Trustline for the XRP ledger. I just want to reiterate that there is no risk at all to set up a trust line. The only risk you have, if any at all, is if you start to trade any of those assets or NFTs that are provided by getting into a project through that trust line. But just setting up a trust line, that is not going to put you at risk at all. And I just am happy to see that Decent is joining some wallet to provide that growth of the ecosystem. I think the Sum wallet has experienced numbers in terms of new addresses like off the charts. So this is going to add to the XRP ecosystem because it is the native token to the ledger. All right, I am jumping officially to the fluff, and what you're seeing here is Ginza. This is a part of Tokyo that is pretty fun to go walk down. It's Chuodori, and it is full of the high-end shops. And not that I'm a brand person, I'm actually not. But it is a neighborhood of Tokyo that is wonderful to window shop. And then if you stop to eat, the food is fabulous. But the whole energy and the vibe of Ginza is something that I don't think you want to miss if you do make it to Tokyo. And this is the famous shopping street. And if you are able to find this very modest building, actually, just about 4 stories high, this is Ginza Lion. It is Japan's oldest beer hall. It's 87 years old, and it officially became registered as a tangible cultural property, which I'm so happy about. You'll see if I show you this interior shot, it has not changed since the day it opened in 1934. The interior is pretty much in the same condition. It has this abundant harvest theme throughout, and this is the large scale mosaic that is behind the bar. I love to hang out on the first floor. There are 4 floors, but if you are on the first floor, you're really going to have a lot of fun. They have roving musicians and singers. In fact, when the XRP Tokyo event took place in 2019, when it was over, I led the charge and brought, I think, about 12 or 14 people, and we had just the most wonderful time. It is a must stop in place to see just because of the history. It's amazing that it survived World War II, and it is now going to be protected. And I'm just thrilled because it will have some help to be maintained, and it is now, I think, out of risk of being torn down. I'm just so happy to have learned that. Here is a shot during the cherry blossom season, and real cherry blossom branches hanging just above the tables. No doubt some of those blossoms will gently fall as you are drinking your German beer. Very, very fun. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.